So I've been reading the book of Ecclesiastes a bit, and I'm fascinated. It's not a book I read a lot growing up, but I don't know, as I've gotten older and life has been lifing, I've found myself just kind of in it for a while. And I'm amazed at its message because it's not a message a lot of us think about over here in the Western world, but it's an incredibly valuable lesson. And the book is filled with these questions and these wise principles and sayings. And it's filled with these ideas about life that maybe we don't always think about. And it starts off with this concept, this phrase, all is vanity. The word vanity is used like 30 times in the book. And vanity in this context is not used the way we think of vanity. We think of vanity like, oh, somebody's stuck up, or somebody's conceited, or somebody is full of themselves, but that's not what vanity means here. It also does not mean, as some translations show, it doesn't mean pointless. The word vanity actually comes from a Hebrew word that means like a vapor or breath or breeze. And so what Ecclesiastes is saying is everything under the sun, everything in this life is like a breeze. It's like a vapor. You ever been boiling water, parents, and your child has tried to act like they could stop the vapor or hold the vapor that rises up, the steam that rises up from the pot? They thought they could grab it, clutch it, and hold it, and then when they opened up their hands, the vapor or the steam was already gone. Ecclesiastes says that's life. And so when the chapters in Ecclesiastes talk about all being vanity, that's what vanity means. It means that everything that happens on this earth, it's fleeting. It's just like a vapor or some steam rising up from a teapot or a pot of boiling water. It's here today and then it's gone. Nothing is going to last on earth. Our cars, the bills, our jobs, nothing is going to ultimately last. All of it is temporal. And that's consistent with other words throughout scripture, because even the book of James says that our lives are but vapors. I'm 33 years old and I'm trying to figure out where the time went. We don't have that long here. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that we are supposed to just blow our lives living recklessly and foolishly and doing whatever we want? Nope, that's not wise. Does it mean that we're supposed to go into a cave and wait to die? No, that's also not wise. So what are we supposed to do? The author comes back at the end of the book in chapter 12, verse 13, and tells us exactly what we are supposed to do. He says, fear God. Fear God and keep his commandments. Not because it's going to guarantee you all the outcomes you want. That's not why. Ecclesiastes 12, 13, and 14 says, fear God and keep his commandments because this is the duty of man. This is our responsibility. Why? Because God is judge. And Ecclesiastes says, instead of trying to master life, instead of trying to put yourself in a position where you can explain every single thing that happens in life, because you can't, Ecclesiastes says you have one job: to fear God and to keep his commandments. Why? Because God is going to judge every single thing that we do. And so when we live knowing that God is the righteous judge who will judge everything and everyone, that knowledge, that revelation should compel us to live under the sun on earth in the fear of the Lord.